It's about 6 o'clock p.m. West Coast time on Monday, July 21st. I mean, everybody's talking about the new episode on Jubilee with journalist Mehdi Hasan. And it's labeled as him debating 20 far-right conservatives. They're Nazis. They're flat out. They are straight up Nazis. They are white supremacists. I mean, they want a male-dominated white supremacist United States. I mean, one of these kids, and he's a fucking kid, looks right at Mehdi Hasan in the face when Mehdi's like, I'm an immigrant. I'm a citizen, but I'm an immigrant. And he's like, get out. Get out of my country. I don't want you here. And it's got nothing to do with immigration because Mehdi Hasan is here legally. But Mehdi Hasan is named Mehdi Hasan and he's brown. It's just, I mean, this isn't a surprise. These kids are straight up white supremacists. And there are people on both sides of this thing saying, don't watch it, it's rage bait, da-da-da-da. And I was watching some clips of this. I haven't watched the whole thing yet, but I saw clips of like 6 or 7 of these kids. I mean, kids. They look like they're maybe early mid-20s. But Trump's been around for 10 years politically. So these young people were 13, 14, 15 years old when Trump goes into the White House the first time. They've spent the last 10 years being marinated in this stuff. And every year it just gets more and more and more and more and more extreme. And it's like, yeah, during his first term, he had his Muslim ban. But we didn't have concentration camps in the United States. We do now. ICE didn't have a budget of $200 billion and their own private prison system during his first term. They do now. It is just open white supremacy. But I think the important thing, as I was watching these clips, and a lot of people are saying, don't watch it, don't feed it, da-da-da-da. I didn't hear one single thing from any of these young people that is either inconsistent with or too extreme for Stephen Miller and the things that Stephen Miller says and does on a daily basis. And he's the third most powerful person in the White House. He is the deputy chief of staff. Nothing. Excuse me. Nothing that these young people were saying. And it's like one of the kids explicitly, even though he didn't say his name, was just spewing forth Curtis Yarvin. We need a benevolent dictator. I mean, and the thing is, it's like every single one of these young people in that episode, they just sounded like edgy incel middle schoolers who are just trying to be, they're just trying to be like as provocative and edgy as they possibly can. But they sound like dipshits. They sound like immature little middle schoolers. Even though a couple of them were wearing ties and like actually dressed up, but they just sound like idiots. And Mehdi Hasan ate every single one of them alive, rhetorically. And the funny thing is that most of these young people posted their clips on Twitter, True Social, wherever, thinking that they won, thinking that they had beaten Mehdi Hasan in a debate. He went to Oxford. His degrees from Oxford are in politics and philosophy. That's what he did at Oxford. He did debates at Oxford. And these inbred fart-huffing mouth breathers are like, I beat Mehdi Hasan in a debate, Martha. People think I'm like being hyperbolic when I say it. But MAGA, generally speaking, are the stupidest component of our population that our society has ever been saddled with. They are as dumb as a bag of hammers.